our official sponsor, Greenwood Stock Trading. If you want to learn how to make some passive income, some extra money, so you can invest in your future and your kids' future, give them a call for a free 10-minute consultation, 281-760-3170. Go get to the bag. All right, man. Zion Williamson, according to Brian Windhorst, suffered a major setback in his recovery from the hamstring. Now, I think he's been out over 2 months. And in mid-February, he suffered a setback, which people thought was minor, which apparently is a major setback. So let's talk about it. Check out the NBA Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. And subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance. Get notifications if we go live or drop a video. So, I mean, sometimes you gotta believe a person when they show you who they are. And I always tell you don't never go by people say, but sometimes you do. When they tell you who they are and when they show you physically who they are, you gotta believe it. And the Pelicans, he didn't want to be there. When you don't want to do something, when you don't have the right energy to do something, right? You don't want to do it. You say it. You react that way. The universe is gonna take that energy, and then, it's really what you speak. It's really what you believe, and they gonna take that energy. Excuse me. He ain't want to be in New Orleans. So now, when your family come out and say it, you said it, you showing it. You got other people that believe the same thing, that you don't want to be in New Orleans. You moping around. So guess what? You took it for granted. You took it, your opportunity for granted. They went from the top of the West all the way to number 10. Ingram was out some time too. And, when you don't want to do something, dog, you don't want to be somewhere, guess what? Then when they made the playoff run, he wanted to come back and be a part of it. It's just the grooming of children nowadays. It is scary. You got children raising children. That's what literally you got. You went from when Michael Jordan, he said, "Well, mom and dad, I don't want to take a meeting with Blue Ribbon," which was, I think it turned in Nike. And then his parents told him, you got, go see what they got to say. It might be good for you. It was the best decision of his life, making a movie about it. Now you got people say, well, mom and dad, or mom or dad, I don't want to be here in New Orleans. Well, fuck them. You ain't got to be here. Find a way out. It ain't, stick out, make the most of it. You're in a great position. Give it your all. You never know. You might like it. If you don't like it, then when it's time to leave, the universe or God or the Most High tell you when to leave. It's the immaturity. I say it all the time, man. It's like, y'all gonna run these educators out of the world too. And that's when they really gonna start getting more of what they just do. Your kid got a phone in class. Your kid wrong for having a phone. The teacher take the phone. Y'all go up there. I paid her for the phone bill. Give me the damn phone. He can have his phone if he wants to. She can have his phone if she wants to. You want to be irate and hostile with the teacher. Then you want the teacher to turn around and give your kid all the nourishment and all the love and education that your kid, your kid need. Man, fuck your kid. I'm underpaid. I'm hot. I'm irritated. I'm regretting I picked this profession. Be real. It's like that. And Zion, his support system from the outside looking in, and I could be wrong, it's failed him. And when you believe something, when you speak it, when you act it, when you walk it, when you run it, when you jog it, when you talk it, it becomes a scenario in which you put yourself here. He don't want to be there. And what David Griffin should have did was traded his ass. People say, "Oh, you crazy." He don't want to be here. He never healthy. Get something for him. He want to go to New York. Go rape the Knicks for everything they got. Get every leaf out the New York Knicks, Manhattan yard. Get every leaf out of there. Strip them of everything. Send them back uptown ass naked. Take Central Park, take the Garment District, take the Madison Square Garden. You know what I'm saying? Take it all. Socks and drawers. I want it all. You know? And the other flip side of stuff, other than, you know, talking about the energy and analogies in real world and, you know, parenting and stuff, how they play a part. Physically, he's too fucking big. Larry Grandmama had the same issue. He had too much muscle. Derrick Rose said, you know, part of his knee injury was he was carrying too much weight. So it got to be a nutritionist that can help him change his lifestyle. Draymond Green, I remember watching Draymond Green in the state championship. He was 350 pounds, somewhere in there. Draymond worked his body through the college career to the professional career. He worked his body down, and he's kept it off. Zion got the resource. People say, well, he's just so naturally big. He got every resource in the book, bro. Zion is walking around closer to 300. Zion is not playing football where your knees can get a rest. You playing a 48-minute, you know, game, 82 games, not including the playoffs and preseason and training camp and all that. It's too much weight in and night out on his knees. Now he maybe should have went to go play football. But they have to get him down to about 250, 245. Somewhere closer to 250, 245. He got to get there. You know, he's so much all muscle, and it's ways to get that down. You know? You know, I mean, like I said before, they should have traded, and New Orleans is going to be one of them young cores of, you know, people thought they could do what Oklahoma City Thunder can do. You can't trust Brandon Ingram. His life was on the line with blood clots. He not durable. None of these young guys are really durable. Luka Doncic, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, they about some of the durablest ones I could think of. You know, Joel Embiid getting, you know, missing playoff series. Trae Young getting injured in the Eastern Conference Finals. You know, the NBA, you know, and it ain't the 82-game schedule. The NBA really, you know, teams really need to be looking, and you need to be looking into alternative options for strength and conditioning. Because whatever they doing strength and conditioning wise, and I tell you another problem too, man. I'm gonna make a reel on this on Instagram too when I get an opportunity. Another problem is this, bro. A lot of these players, they creating a basketball shoe which is 3/4, bro. And when you talk about a 3/4 shoe, it's like, let me see, my old work shoe back here. It's like something similar to this. It's similar to this cut. Dog, that's not enough support for you, for an athlete, for your kid, for a preschooler, for a professional, for an amateur, for a college basketball. That's not enough support of the natural ankle, no matter if he wearing an ankle brace. When my old coaches put me on this, that's not a great cut for a shoe. The way they got the Durant cut, that's not a great cut. Anything low like this, you want to go up the ankle. You want to go high top. When your kids is playing basketball and you playing basketball, you want to go high. You want the cut high to have the most natural ankle support you get from the actual shoe. You want that natural support. Then you put the ankle brace on there, and then it gives you that support. And a lot of their practices that they using with shoes, a lot of those not basketball shoes. Anytime you see that low cut, your kid should not be playing in that shoe. Strength and conditioning, we could talk about that all day. I'm not gonna get into it, but you know, it just seemed like, you know, Zion Williamson gonna have a real short career. Woulda, coulda, should have been, and they said he a long way away from recovering. So Pelicans more likely, what you less than around 20 games left now. What they at, about 65 games? So I think about 65 the Pelicans is about. So what you about 15 games left? What 17 games left? So yeah, about 17 games left. So I mean, it is what it is, man. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Check out the NBA Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button. It's the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Christians get notifications. You go live or drop video. Financially want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love, support. Peace.